Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. So today I'm going to be testing out the ColourPop Disney Designer Collection. This is the Midnight Masquerade palette, and I also picked up the Belle bundle, which comes with a Luxe liquid lip and a blush. Now, I did pick these up at Ulta, which I was super excited about because I'm pretty sure the last ColourPop Disney collection wasn't available at Ulta. I could be wrong, I'm not 100% sure, but I was not able to get my hands on it. I feel like every time I went to go buy it, it like wasn't available. And then I just kind of forgot about it, honestly. But these were at my Ulta today and I was super excited. However, I did really want to pick up the Cinderella bundle as well because it came with a highlighter instead of a blush, but they were all sold out. But I was lucky to get this one because, fun fact of the day, Belle was my absolute favorite princess when I was a kid. She still is. I love Belle. She's got a special place in my heart. So I was super excited to even get this one. So I really can't complain. This is what the inside of the palette looks like. First off, I love the packaging. It's so pretty. I love the sparkle, the metallic. I love the shape, how unique it is, and it's just so pretty. And then this is what the inside looks like, and I love the pictures of the Disney princesses up top. I just think that is so cute. And then this is what the colors look like. So if you're looking for a palette that has some natural shades but also some glitters and some pops of color, this palette's perfect because it does have your natural shades along with some blues and some glitters, so you can really play around and get whatever look you want with this palette. And then the Belle bundle looks like this. I love the packaging. I wish I looked at the packaging for all the other princesses, but I forgot. But so that's what that looks like. It's got the roses and fire. No, that's not fire. Leaves? I don't know. And then this is the picture of her on the inside. So cute. It's almost like opening a PR package. That's what it feels like. And then this is what the blush looks like. Again, love the packaging. I love that it has a picture of her on it. This blush shade is called Enchanted Mirror. And it's a really pretty, just light neutral blush. It looks like it's going to be too light for me on camera, but it's not as light as it's showing up on camera. And then this is what the Luxe liquid lip looks like. The packaging of this kind of reminds me of the Fenty Gloss Bomb, how it's short and kind of like chunky. That's what this one reminds me of, packaging wise, but it's super cute. The cap is all like blue sparkles. It's a really pretty neutral-ish color from what I can see from the outside, and this is in the shade Beast. And the liquid lip that actually comes in the bundles of all the princesses that they have, I think they have like Cinderella, they have, oh my god, I can't remember now. They have a bunch of different princesses, but the liquid lip formula that comes in this bundle is actually a new formula. So I'm super excited to give it a try. I haven't tried a ColourPop liquid lip in a very long time. So yeah, that will be really interesting to see how I like it. This palette retails for $22, I believe, and then the bundle retails for $18. So it was pretty affordable for the most part. I think my total came to, I think it came to like $40, and then I used a 20% off like your whole purchase coupon that I got in the mail. So I ended up paying $34 for both of these, which is not bad at all because there's palettes out there that are $34 themselves. So not too bad price-wise. Okay, so to start off the eyes, I'm going to be taking my usual primer that I always use. It's the MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. I have to use this primer. My eyelids are way too oily and veiny not to use a primer. So we're just going to put that bad boy on. Okay, so usually I like to set my eyeshadow primer with like a skin tone color just so my primer isn't too tacky. And this palette does not have one, which is okay because usually when that happens, I just take my face powder and apply that to my eyes, so I'm just going to do that really quick. So I am going to use the e.l.f. Line and Define Eye Tape. Today you can just use regular tape. I was just really extra and I bought these and I actually really like them. They are pretty sticky, so I like to just stick it on the back of my hand before I put it on my eyes. But I'm going to use this today just to create a really crisp edge for my eyeshadow, and I might do eyeliner too, so this will definitely help with that to make my eyeliner nice and, you know, like flicked out. I think that's the first time I got it spot on in one try, so I'm impressed. So the first shade I'm going to be taking is Pip, which is the middle shade right there, and I'm just going to take a big fluffy brush, and that's going to be my transition shade. Alright, so next with a denser brush, I'm going to take the shade Damsel right here, And I'm gonna focus that more into my crease. I'm gonna go back in with that fluffy brush and just blend out the edges. I'm gonna take the same brush that I used in my crease and I'm gonna take the shade Nutmeg right here. I'm gonna put that on my outer corner. And I'm gonna kind of flick it out so we create more of like the winged eyeshadow look. Making sure to really blend it out. Back in with my fluffy brush and I'm gonna go ahead and blend out that edge. So far, no issues whatsoever with these eyeshadows at all. Like, they're working so well. Next, I'm gonna take the shade Gaston. I'm also gonna put that on my outer corner, right on top of the shade Nutmeg. I'm gonna go ahead and take whatever is left over on my brush and I'm just gonna sweep that into my crease just to kind of help everything blend together. I'm gonna go back in with the shade Gaston and I'm gonna bring that a little bit more onto my lid. Not all the way to the inner corner, but pretty close, kind of like on the center of my lid. Once again, going back in with that fluffy brush and just blending out the edges. Next for the lid, I can't decide between the shades Mama Odie, Floating Lantern, or Mrs. Potts. I decided I'm gonna go in with the shade Floating Lantern just because I feel like it goes with the colors a little bit better. And I'm just taking a flat shader brush. I'm actually gonna go ahead and use my finger. I don't know why, but I was expecting the glitter to be a touch more like coverage because you can still kind of see the skin underneath. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take the shade Damsel right there and I'm just gonna go on top of that glitter just to like cover up those spots, like the bald spots I guess, and then I'll go back in and put more glitter on top. So just a fun fact, if you're going to be using the glitters, make sure to put a shadow down first and then kind of use the glitter as a topper just so it gives a little bit more coverage. Of course, there's a little bit of fallout. We are working with glitter, so I kind of expected it. I decided I wanted to deepen up the outer corner a little bit more, so I'm going to take the shade Quasimodo? I'm saying that wrong. I don't know, but I'm going to take that brown shade right there with a, it's stained blue, don't mind that, but it's just a dense, kind of like pencil-ish brush, I guess. And I'm just gonna put that on my outer corner. I'm gonna go ahead and take that brush I used in my crease. I'm just gonna blend it out. Okay, so that's all I'm going to be using for eyeshadow right now. I'm going to go ahead and finish up the rest of my face except the blush and the lips. And so yeah, I'll be right back. So I actually just wanted to hop on here really quick and finish up my under eyes, my inner corner, and apply some blush before I actually finish up the rest of my face. I will apply the lips at the end. But for my under eyes, I'm literally just going to be using the same shades that I used for my actual eyeshadow on my lower lash line. The brush I used in my crease, and I'm going to take the shade Pip, which is what I used as my transition shade. Smoke that out. Now I'm taking a flat shader brush just so I can be a little bit more precise, and I'm going to take the shade Damsel. And then next I'm going to take that pencil-ish brush that I used earlier, and I'm going to take the shade Gaston. In that shade, I'm only going to focus on the lower outer half of my eye. So I'm only going to be keeping the product right here, kind of like what I did on my upper eyelid. And we'll blend these out afterwards. I just want to get the colors down first. I'm going to take it, I'm going to flick it inwards just a little bit more, because we did bring that color a little bit more towards the center of the eye. And then I'm going to take the shade that I can't pronounce and focus that on my outer corner. And then I'm going to go back in with that brush that I used earlier and just blend this out. For my inner corner highlight, I'm going to use the shade Spinning Wheel. And I'm also going to apply this to my brow bone after I do my brows. Now I'm going to go ahead and take that bundle and I'm going to use the blush. And this is in the shade, like I said earlier, Enchanted Mirror. I'm going to apply that to my cheeks. That is a super pretty color. Now, it isn't like super overly pigmented. It does have some pigment to it, but it's definitely like blendable and you can definitely work with it. I love the shade because it's so natural that you almost like really, you could go overboard with this if you layered on like 100 layers, but if you do like 2 layers, it still looks pretty natural for the most part, which I love. So now I'm really going to finish up the rest of my face and then I will come back and do the lip color. So if you want to know what I used on the rest of my face, be sure to go check out my Instagram down below. I will be posting a picture of this look with all the details and that sort of stuff. But now for the lips, I'm going to be taking obviously that little Bell bundle that I have. And we are going to be using the lippy, like I said, called Beast. Hopefully this looks good together because I did not plan it to go with the lips. Alrighty, so I let the lips dry for a couple of minutes and it's definitely like a satin finish because when you rub your lips together it still has that slick. It's not where you put a liquid lip on and you rub your lips together and it's like you can't. This you can. It feels kind of like a matte lipstick, like a matte lipstick tube. That's exactly what this feels like and I actually really like it. I think the color actually turned out to be perfect with this eyeshadow look, which I'm kind of shocked about because I did not plan that whatsoever, but I'm not mad at it. But yeah, everything worked out perfectly. The shadows blended beautifully. The blush was stunning. The lip color went on perfect and I'm just obsessed with everything. If you love Disney, you will love this collection. Not to mention the products themselves are so bomb and super affordable. So do I recommend this collection? 100%. It's so cute and all the products worked perfectly. I had no fallout with the eyeshadow. The only eyeshadow that had fallout was the glitter, but that was kind of expected. Otherwise, everything worked perfectly and I'm so obsessed. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, be sure to let me know in the comments down below and give this video a big thumbs up. Also, if you're new to my channel, be sure to click the subscribe button down below and turn on the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video. And so yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!